So Centralia versus Chehalis. They're only a few minutes apart, but they definitely have different vibes. So let's talk about what sets them apart and which one might be better for you. So both cities are located right off of I-5 between Seattle and Portland. They're super convenient for commuters or people who want access to both major cities. And Centralia has more of an eclectic, historic feel. It's got a older downtown, there's a lot of character, antique shops, local restaurants, and it's kind of a college town because of Centralia College. Chehalis feels a little bit quieter. It's more suburban and a bit more organized from a city layout perspective. It's smaller, but it has a clean, family-friendly vibe. Now, in general, both are relatively affordable when it comes to the housing market compared to Olympia, Tacoma, or anything further north. Centralia tends to have more variety, older homes, craftsman style, some historic character, and then Chehalis is what I would consider to be more consistent. It's more suburban, larger neighborhoods, newer builds, and kind of a cleaner overall feel. Price-wise, they're very similar, but I would say Chehalis homes often sell a little higher due to schools and overall community appeal. Let's talk about the schools for a second. I think this is where a lot of people notice a difference, especially people who have children. Chehalis schools are typically rated higher overall. Centralia has been improving over the last several years, but still trails a bit behind Chehalis. So if schools are a priority, I would say that Chehalis often gets the edge. Now, Centralia has the stronger downtown. You get historic buildings, murals, coffee shops, bars, antique shops, and a fun community energy. It definitely feels more alive versus Chehalis is quieter, but still has great conveniences such as grocery stores, parks, athletic facilities, and easy access to I-5. So if you want character, I would say Centralia is a good choice. If you're looking for convenience and calmness, I would say that Chehalis is a great choice. Now, both of these cities are easy I-5 access. For daily lifestyle, I think Chehalis has the edge on quick trips, like going to Walmart, going to the grocery stores, all the restaurants, they're all right there. Centralia has a train station, which helps if you travel between Portland and Seattle. Overall, Centralia is artsy. It's got more personality and more historic charm. Sometimes it's a little rough around the edges, but it's not bad. Chehalis is more like, it's more steady. It's more suburban, more family oriented. It's a little bit cleaner. Both of these cities have great community events. They have great farmers markets, and they both have that small town kind of atmosphere. So who should live where? When I'm working with buyers, I would tell somebody to choose Centralia if you want a more historic vibe, you like a walkable downtown, you're on a little bit of a tighter budget, and you want a little more things to do, and you want a little bit more energy. And I would tell that person to choose Chehalis if schools matter a lot, if you prefer a quiet suburban lifestyle, or if you want more space. So, Centralia versus Chehalis, they're close, but they're not the same. And it really depends on what lifestyle you want. So if you're thinking about buying in either of these cities and want help figuring out which is the better fit for you, I'd love to help. Just reach out and we'll talk through it. And if this video was helpful for you, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments. I'm Kennon Maurer. Thanks so much for watching.